My last album, Silvertown, was about 4 years ago, and since then I've been on quite a journey. It kind of all came to a big pinnacle when I went on this songwriters consultation which Graham Kendrick runs, and what was pinpointed at this conference is that I'm just way too proud to write anything, because the bar for worship music to me is a lot higher than just singing a song that I've written about myself or written about my friend, and I just felt like, oh my goodness, I've just been avoiding a massive part of my writing and a massive part of my life. It kind of brought it all to focus, and from that point on I've just like with the sort of journey of being in the church and throwing myself into it with energy, and you know, the writing then became another thing that I just thought, I've got to be determined and do this, not worry if I fail, and just start writing songs that are going to be used in church, in my church, you know, not big church, but just my church. This is my home. And it also happens to be a recording studio. So I live out the back over there, which I could show you in a minute. And this is where it all happens in terms of the recording and where we did the album. The absolute highlight for me for recording is always just hanging out with everybody that I love to bits. And the worst bit of it is equally as extreme, in that you just do get a little bit wound up. I did have to go and cry on my bed once during this project. Where I've come from is 3 singer-songwriter albums, and those songs have been songs that I've performed and done at Christian events for the last 10 years, and sometimes if I've been lucky enough to go into sort of like pubs and clubs. I've brought that with me into this worship arena with the way I'm writing my songs, because that's what I've been struggling with, and just to make the songs as authentic to me as possible, that they've been written out of who I am and who God's made me and how I see God. I think in the album about 70% of the songs are grown out of Grace Church, and I would say like 30% are quite old, that have been developed. I guess the heart of the album is, there's a lot of songs about God being a refuge and a redeemer and a healer, and just a constant God, a faithful God. And there's a few songs just about, you know, just being excited about the fact that I'm just saved, and that's it. You know, God is our saviour. It's just about who God is and declaring it, and I want to worship him through it. Do you know what I mean? And I want other people to join in at church, so I guess that's what it's about. Source of every